Welcome ESL to week 2 of the 1987 NASCAR series as we are set for qualifying. As we see Thomas Noble out on the track. Let's see what type of lap time he could put together. And lap number 1. As he goes onto the backstretch. Who will put together the first lap with the fastest time? And it's AJ Stryker is on top of the leaderboards. Can she put together another fast time? As she goes around turn 4 and crosses the stripe. And Thomas Noble has the pole at Iowa. Evan Ethel second, Javier Vasquez third, Sebastian fourth, AJ Stryker fifth, Rocco sixth, Isabella seventh, Arthur eighth, Tazzy ninth, and Tyler Grims 10th. Those are your top 10 in qualifying. We will see if they can maintain this type of speed during the longer runs. But I'll be back in a few minutes as we get ready to start week 2. We are back and we are getting ready to get week 2 underway. DJ Hume, he punched in his ticket last week. into the playoffs. He's currently starting in 13th. Justin Reeside, he is your points leader after week 1. He is starting 12th. Who else will punch their ticket into the playoffs by winning a race? Or can DJ Hume go back to back? This should be a fun one as we went from a super speedway to a short track. We're going 130 laps. Stage 1 is the end of lap 39, and stage 2 is at lap 83. We will see what type of race we get today. As the pace car comes off the track. And green flag is out, and we are off to racing in week 2 at Iowa. And Thomas Noble and Evan Ethel teammates are side by side. And Ethel takes the lead. As we know, Ethel has been struggling last season. This season, the first race didn't turn out well, but so far today, even though it's early, he's got the lead. As we're side by side for second, as Sebastian and Thomas are battling for position. And Thomas Noble continues to fall. He's down to 4th. As we see Arthur get a little loose there. We'll see who manages their tires the best. As we see Devontae Wilkins is in the pits, and he's got damage to that car. Not a great start for him. I don't know if we can see what happened. We also see the 49 get into the wall. He touches Gunny, and then he puts the 49 to the wall. But the caution did not come out, so we're still racing. Evan Ethel still holds the lead. And J-Rock hit the wall, but he is still out on the track. He is currently 28th. As Justin Reeside is battling Rocco Stallone. And Thomas Noble continues to fall down to 7th place. Evan Ethel is your leader. But Sebastian is right on his bumper. Can he make the move to make the pass? And Tyler Grims is up to 3rd. And he is having a good race himself. Still a lot of racing to go. Arthur Porter in 4th, followed by Javier in 5th. That's Adam Jones trying to pass Juan on the outside up to 19th. And we also see Chris Lee. Chris Lee makes the pass. He's in 17th. Now we see Gunny there. It was 3 wide. It's tough to be in the middle there. As we saw earlier, what happened. And actually, J Rock was part of that incident early. Oh, no, that's actually Ty Gooden. Gunny's up to 11th. Evan Ethel is still your leader. He has the fastest lap of this race. Devontae Wilkins is still in the pits. As we see Tyler Grimm battle for second. He's trying to take second away from Sebastian. Can Sebastian hold him off on the outside? It seems like the 051 is getting stronger the longer this race goes. He's still battling, trying to hold on in the inside, but it looks like Sebastian's holding his own on the outside. As we see AJ Stryker in 7th, followed by Justin Reeside. Thomas Mole has moved up a little bit, back up to 6th. As we have a battle for 16th with David Leathers on the outside of Isabella. Tyler Grimes once again is battling Sebastian. Now Sebastian's in the inside. Can Tyler Grimes makes the outside work. Now he moves up to second. Now can he catch the 38? As we're almost halfway through this stage. Can Tyler Grimes make a move? Sebastian is in third, but he is slowly fading back. Right behind him is his teammate, Arthur Porter. But DOG is having a good showing today, 3rd and 4th so far in this race. It's early, but so far they got 2 cars in the top 5. This team definitely has been making some strides. As we have a battle for 7th, it's Justin Reeside and AJ Stryker. Evan Ethel holding his own on the lead. As we have 19 laps to go to the end of the stage. As Tyler looks to the outside really for a second there, gets a little loose. It's going to be tough to pass the 38. He's shown some speed since the start of the race. As now we see Devontae come out the pits as they repair some of that damage. So he's going to try to make the most of it today. Now we see Tyler Grims makes a pass on the inside for the lead. And now Tyler Grims is your leader. So Tyler Grims is showing a ton of speed in the long runs. He slowly worked his way up and it is now your leader of this race. We will see if Evan Ethel fades some. And now we see J Rock in the pits. As we know, he was in that incident earlier. I think that damage has just caught up to him now. Look on the left side and the right side. That car is definitely hurting. He's got damage on both fenders on that car. He might be in the pits for a long time. Let's go through a rundown of your top 10 as Tyler Grims is your leader in first. Second is Evan Ethel. Third is Sebastian, followed by his teammate Arthur Porter. Fifth is Javier. Sixth is Thomas Noble. Seventh is AJ Stryker. Eighth is Justin Reside. Ninth is Gunny. And in 10th is Tazzy Blackwell. She just passes Amelia LaFrance. So those are your top 10. As we have a battle for 14th. It was David Leathers and Stuart Zomelia. And Tyler Grimes is still your leader. He has not pulled away from Evan Ethel. We will see if Evan Ethel can make a run again and take the lead right back. As we only have 11 laps to go to the end of stage 1. You know, stage points are important. Stage wins are extremely important, especially if you get into the playoffs. As we have a battle for 6. AJ Stryker and Javier side by side going around 1. Now DJ Hume is in the pits. Not sure what's wrong with the 015. It's a little hard to tell from this angle. As we go back to your leaders. But Grims and Ethel have pulled away. They have separated themselves from Sebastian. As we have 8 laps to go to the end of the stage. As we're starting to catch some traffic here. Will that have an impact on who wins this stage? As DJ Hume is out the pits. So maybe they're on a different strategy, pit strategy. We will see. That's Grims trying to go on the outside. Trying to pass the traffic on the outside. And he clears. He clears the 536. Now Ethel's trying to do the same. As we have 5 laps to go. As we have a battle for third place between the two teammates. And now AJ Stryker's there. She's been making some moves late in this run. She is up to 4th. So she's also showing some long run speed towards the end of this stage. Tyler Grims with a few car lengths. Three laps to go. As we have some more traffic up ahead, the 505. And he goes to the inside, and he makes the pass easily to the inside. Two laps to go. Doesn't look like Evan Ethel has anything for Tyler at the moment. But now we have a little bit more traffic before we reach the end of this stage. One more lap. And Tyler goes to the inside, but it seems like Evan Ethel is fading. But now Tyler Grims is caught behind a little traffic. As the 529 moves up some to let him pass. As we go around turn 3 into turn 4. Tyler Grims wins stage number 1. Nice first stage for Tyler Grims. He worked his way up and took the lead and never looked back. He's definitely has some speed in the long run. Can he do the same thing in stage number 2? We will see who comes in for a pit stop. There's only one car that's on a different pit strategy, and that is DJ Hume. Because he pitted earlier, but he is 2 laps down. And Tyler Grims heads onto pit road. We will see who follows. And it looks like everyone is following suit. So everyone's going to top off fuel and get 4 fresh new tires. Who will come out of pit road first? Tyler Grims comes out first. Arthur second, Evan Ethel third, Gunny fourth, and AJ fifth. But we do see the 529. Oh, he did. Okay, he comes into pit now. I thought he was staying out. So Tyler Grims went in your leader, came out your leader. We will see what Tyler Grims can do in the second stage. The points is run just like regular NASCAR. There is no difference. There's you get points for playoff points for a win, for a stage win. You get playoff points for where you finish at the end of the regular season. We run exactly what they run, but we just run an abbreviated schedule. And that mainly is the only difference. But the name of the game is to win a race or get in by points. It sounds simple, but when it's competitive as it is, it's very tough to get in. Just getting in to be, one of the 16, just to get into the round of 16 that's an accomplishment in itself. We should get the one to go this time around, and we do. DJ Hume will get one lap back, so he is one lap down. As long as he's in the clear for stage 2, he'll be back on the lead lap for stage 3, as long as he's the last car. As long as he's the first car down a lap. We will see how stage 2 plays out. Does Arthur Porter have anything for Tyler Grims on the outside? Can he get a good start? As we see Gunny in third there, in fourth actually. We know what he can do. And the green flag is out, and we are underway as Gunny almost tries to make it 3 wide in the outside. Doesn't look like that worked too well for him. He got way too out there. Now Sebastian trying to make the pass on Tyler Grims on the outside as they're side by side going into 3. And that was Arthur Porter. Our Arthur Porter makes the pass, and he is your leader. But we know what Tyler can do as the laps continue to go in the longer runs. We know he has some speed. As Gunny's back up to third. Now we see Justin Reeside in the outside trying to take third away from Gunny. And he takes third. So Justin Reeside is trying to make some moves. Now Justin Reeside goes to the inside of Tyler Grims. He makes the pass. Tyler Grims gets very wide on the turn. But Tyler Grims is fighting back as we see the 13. That's Tyler. We see 2 cars coming in. Devontae again. Tyler definitely has some damage. Not sure if we can see what happened to the 13. Seemed to be like there was definitely some contact at some point. But Arthur Porter continues to lead. In second is Tyler. Third is Thomas. Fourth is AJ. Fifth is Justin. As we start to get single file, we see a few cars on pit road. Chris Webber's also on pit road. There's a lot of cars that have some damage here. So there must have been some type of checkup or something. But now we see AJ Stryker battling for third. She makes a pass on Thomas. But Arthur is still in the lead. AJ looks to the inside for a second there. AJ's up to second. She showed some speed last week. And once again today, she's showing some more speed. Can she take the lead away from Arthur? Thomas is holding strong on the outside. He's not letting her get away. Thomas and AJ side by side going into one. Thomas Noble hanging strong on the outside. Now we see Tyler Grims. We know the longer the run goes, the more speed that car starts to have. Now he's battling AJ on the outside. Can Thomas Noble make a run and take the lead? Thomas Noble is right there already. Can he make something happen? He looks to the inside of the 498. He just can't get in there. As we also have a battle for third. AJ and Tyler. AJ's in the outside. She's trying to come back. We will see if she can catch up to Noble as Noble once again takes a peek into the inside. Noble goes to the outside as they're side by side, crossing the line. Noble fighting hard on the outside, trying to take the lead away from Arthur, and does. Now Thomas has to deal with AJ though, because she is definitely looking fast. And Tyler Grims is there as well. Thomas Noble continues to hold on to the lead. Tyler Grims fades just a little bit. Can AJ take the lead away from the number 6? Your top 10 is Thomas, AJ, Tyler, Arthur in fourth, Justin fifth, Tanner Parton in sixth. He's having a good run himself today as he's battling with Justin Reeside. Evan Ethel down to seventh after having a pretty good stage one. As we have a battle for 13th, Adam Jones, Amelia LaFrance. A lot of traffic towards the middle of this field. Thomas Noble still leading this race. We still have quite a bit to go to the end of the stage. As we have a battle for 14th. Andy Dunwoody and Amelia LaFrance. And there is Sebastian. And he fell down. He's fallen down to 16th after having a good stage one. But the track is also changing as the sun is setting. We are in the late afternoon. As we see AJ and Thomas Noble, they have pulled slightly away from Tyler. Not too much, but it seems like they have pulled away some. Tyler Grims in third, followed by Arthur Porter and Tanner. Can Tanner do a little something to get past the 498? He's been having a good run. As we have a battle for 10th. That's Trunnion getting by Chris Lee. And right behind Trunnion is Adam Jones. Now we have a battle for the lead. AJ in the outside, Thomas in the inside, side by side coming out of 4. Can AJ take the lead away from Thomas? That outside lane has shown some speed, and she takes the lead for the first time today. Does Thomas have anything left in those tires? Because if he used them up early, he might not have much left. We know what type of cars Brew Crew brings to the track. As we have 13 laps to go to the end of stage 2. AJ has not pulled away from the number 6. So Thomas might still have something for the number 9. We will see. As we have a battle for 8th with Gunny and Justin Reside, or actually Evan Ethel. Gunny continues to move. He was doing good in the first start of the stage. He was like third or fourth. Now he's down to seventh. There's definitely quite a bit of traffic around 11 through 14 there. AJ Stryker is your leader, but Thomas Noble is not too far behind. She has not pulled away. And now we see some lap traffic up ahead with 9 laps to go to the end of this stage. We will see how this plays out with the lap traffic up ahead. We will see if the AJ goes to the inside or the outside as Thomas Noble takes a look to the inside. He sees opportunity here to try to take the lead back. AJ goes to the inside of the 536 as he stays way up there and let them pass. 7 laps to go. Over in third is Tyler Grims. He's holding on to that third spot. So he's followed by Arthur and Tanner, and then Adam Jones. But he's put together a good race today as well. As Evan Ethel's battling for 12th. And Tazzy Blackwell also making some moves. He's up to 8th. As we're almost 3 wide. There's Devontae. He's a few laps down. He has a fast car, but just that damage really messed up his day. AJ Stryker continues to lead. Four laps to go to the end of the stage. Can AJ hold on and get a stage win? As we see another lap car up ahead. Three laps to go. Can Thomas find some speed anywhere to try to make a pass here? Two laps to go to the end of the stage. AJ goes to the inside of the 530. As we come out of turn 4. 1 lap to go to the end of the stage. As you see, the sun is setting, so the track is cooling down a little. As AJ goes into 4. AJ Stryker wins stage number 2. Great run by AJ in the second stage. That's 2 stages for the Brew Crew. So their cars have speed today. All they need to do is have one more stage like this to put one of their cars into victory lane. We'll head into the pits. Now we see Justin Reside. Everyone else stays out. Well, now we have a few takers. So this is an interesting decision by some of these crew chiefs. But we know what fresh tires can do as well. So it's either stay with your position or try to, get some fresh tires and see what you can do in stage 3. We'll see how these pit stops play out. These pit strategies. Everyone should be okay on fuel because of these caution laps. But we will see. You're looking at about 90 laps on fuel. I mean, you minus some of these caution laps, they should be okay. We will see if we get the one to go this time around. And we do not yet. So we have Justin Reside that pitted, and he is currently in 16th. His cars are getting by these lapped cars here. So we'll keep an eye out on Justin Reside, Tazzy Blackwell, Juan, Ty Gooden, David Leathers, Mike Mello, all these drivers pitted, CJ Slava. There's some very good drivers in there. What can they do in this final stage? This is going to be interesting. And the track has cooled off almost 8 degrees since the end of the stage. So that also changes the setups on these cars, how they handle, how they're going to handle on worn tires. As we get double file and get set to end this race in stage 3, we will see what happens. We will see what Thomas does on the outside. That outside lane seems to be fast. We see Trunnion there as well. He's made his way up 21 positions. And he is in 5th. Let's see what he can do now that he's in the, in the top 5. Green flag is out and we are underway. Thomas Noble on the outside as him and AJ touch. Thomas Noble and Ethel. Ethel trying to take second away from AJ as we see Adam Jones ride up the field. I mean, right up almost to the wall. He made contact with somebody as we still have a battle for the lead with your teammates, Thomas and Ethel. But there we see Tyler Grims. And right behind him is Dunwoody. As we see Isabella go head into the pits. Tyler Grims in second. Well, he's trying to battle Andy. As Thomas has faded some. He is down to 5th place. He's in that inside. It's a little tough in that inside as Justin Reside heads into the pits. And he has some damage on that car. Looks like it's hard to tell. Might be some rear damage. Evan Ethel is your leader. Tyler Grims in the outside. Trying to get by Dunwoody. There was a lot of contact on that restart. Chris Lee is in 3rd. And he has put together a good race today. And here's Juan. Juan is in 11th, but he's one of those cars that pitted at the end of stage 2. So we'll see what he can do. He is up to 12th already. And he's trying to make it 3 wide here. So he's got a lot of grip on those tires. We got Mike Mello as well. Mike Mello's up to 10th. As there's some more contact there. That was the 500. Looked like he got hit on the side. They got fresher tires, so those cars are more aggressive. But do they have enough to catch the leaders? But Tyler Grims has pulled away. Now can he just maintain the speed, save those tires, hit his marks, and punch his way into the playoffs? Evan Ethel in 3rd, battling Chris Lee. Chris Lee holding on. He holds on to 2nd. As we see Dunwoody and Arthur side by side. This is a battle for 4th. Right behind them is Adam Jones. And there is Juan. Juan is up to 8th position. And he's with those fresh tires. So he is working his way up the field. This is a car to watch as we have 31 laps to go. What can he do in 31 laps? Now he's up to 7th. He's trying to work his way through. And he's on the outside lane, so he's in a good position right now. And now he's up to 6th. He's trying to get by Arthur. And he's going to get by Arthur in this lap. He is flying up the field. He is up to 4th. Now he needs to get by Ethel. He goes to the inside. Easily makes the pass. Now he is up to 3rd. Now all he has is Chris Lee and Tyler Gribbs in front of him. He has put together a great 3rd stage on these fresh tires. He just needs to get by Chris and then get by Tyler. He has plenty of laps to do it. Hopefully he doesn't burn up his tires and has nothing left, because, you know, you got to be very aggressive to get past these cars. So eventually his tires will equal out with everyone else's tires. So he needs to make his moves now. Now he goes to the inside. Chris Lee gets way up, high up on the groove. So Juan is in 2nd. Now he needs to get by the 051 as we have 26 laps to go. Now he goes to the inside of Tyler as we head into turn 3. Juan Fangio takes the lead for the first time today. With 25 laps to go. Now he might pull away because he's with the fresh tires. But he's put together a heck of a 3rd stage. The next car with fresh tires is a 767 Irwin. And then Ty Gooden. Ty Gooden is currently in 7th. And you have Tassie Blackwell. She also pitted on lap 85. And she is currently in 9th and 8th. But the laps are counting down. And Juan is in total command. And he has pulled away from Tyler Gribbs. Great call by the crew chief. "22 laps to go." Let's ride on board the number 500. This has been such a great race, but definitely pit strategy has played an important role in this race. As we see Andy Dunwoody in 7th. Arthur Porter in 5th. Evan Ethel in 4th, trying to battle Arthur Porter's in the outside. And he makes the pass. A lot of congestion in positions 5 through 9, 5 through 10. Everyone battling for important stage points because the top 10 get stage points, so you want to finish at least 10th to get some type of points. But 5th is Andy Dunwoody. As he's trying to make a pass on Chris Lee that is currently in 4th. Then Travis Arthur, he's in 3rd. So DOG put in a good performance today. Tyler Grims has had a great race. He's still trying to hold on to 2nd place. And Fangio has pulled away with 15 laps to go. He is up 27 positions from the start of the race. All he needs to do is to hold on. He does not want to see any caution flags. He just wants to punch his ticket into the round of 16. As we see AJ now in 5th. Just trying to battle Ty Gooden. Ty Gooden is on those fresher tires. So he's definitely worked his way himself up as well. He's up to 6th. We've had a great race today. As Ty Gooden in the outside trying to pass the 28. As we have 12 laps to go. And Juan Fangio is in command of this race. There is some lap traffic up ahead, but it does not matter right now. He has a 1.5 second lead. He is on cruise control. This will be 2 weeks in a row. Lost City Racing has won a race. So they've come out. They've started the season guns a-blazing in the 1987 series. Now Ty Gooden is up to 3rd. He's going to try to pass Tyler Grims. So he has also charged his way up the field. What can Ty do? As he goes to the outside, tries to make the pass on Tyler for 2nd. As we have 8 laps to go. And Ty clears the number 051. Does Ty have anything for Juan, though? I mean, there's not many laps left, but we will find out. Because he pitted the same time Juan did. As we have 7 laps to go. Juan has about a 1.5 second lead still. This definitely been a race of pit strategy, managing your tires. Sometimes it's not all about speed. Sometimes strategy plays a big role in it. Now we see a lapped car. 5 laps to go. And if you're off to a bad start this season, I mean, we have plenty of racing to go. So even if you haven't had a good 2 races, I wouldn't even stress it too much. So much could happen. Four laps to go this time by. And now we see Ty Gooden in the picture. But there's not many laps left. But he has closed the gap to under a second, 8/10. Can he continue to close the gap? 3 laps to go. As there's another lapped car up ahead. Ty Gooden has to deal with that lapped car. 2 laps to go. Great race by the number 500. As he goes around turn 3 into turn 4. White flag is out, final lap. And Ty Gooden has lost some ground. He's definitely not catching Juan. Juan has been on rails in this third stage with these fresh tires. As he goes around turn 4 to the front stretch, Juan Fangio wins at Iowa and punches his way into the playoffs and gives Lost City Racing their second win in a row in back-to-back weeks. Congrats to Juan on putting it together in amazing stage 3. That car was blazing fast. And Lost City Racing is putting the league on notice. Your top 10 is Juan first, Ty Gooden second, Tyler Grims third, AJ Stryker fourth, fifth, Thomas Noble sixth, Arthur Porter seventh, Andy Dunwoody eighth, Javier Vasquez ninth, David Leathers, and 10th, Gunny McGuire. Man, we had an exciting race today, that is for sure. No cautions, but strategies. Pit strategy was it played a big important role, especially in the third stage. And next week we head to Kentucky, a mile and a half track, 90 laps. And after that, we head to Barber Motorsports Park, our first road course of the season. Tyler Grims had a good race today as well, finished third. There's Irwin, 767 from Can-Am, finished 15th. So we have two cars in the playoffs so far. We will see how this season continues to play out, but there's plenty of time left to get a win. You have up to week 8. If you know you're struggling in the standings, you still could get it by a win. But week 8 will be your last chance to get in by a win if you're struggling in points. So it's important to be consistent, but if you can't be, you definitely want to do whatever you can to get yourself a win. But congrats to Juan Fangio and Lost City Racing and getting a win today and putting two drivers into victory lane in 2 weeks. So we had a great day of racing. Multiclass is up next in a few minutes. So I will see you guys soon.